Bottle of white, bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. Get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. Bottle of red, bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Okay with me these days. I've got a good job, I've got a good office, I got a new wife, I got a new life, and the family's fine. Oh, we lost touch long ago. You lost weight, I did not know that you could ever look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out at the village green? Thin engineer boots, leather jackets, and tight blue jeans. Oh, you drop a dime in the box, play a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, highlights my sweet romantic teenage nights. Whoa. With the popular steadies and the king and the queen of the prom, riding around with the car top down and the radio on. Nobody looked any finer. It was more of a hit at the Parkway Diner. We never knew we could want more than that out of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, oh, oh. Brenda and Eddie was still going steady in the summer of '75, when they decided the marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie could never afford to live that kind of life. Oh, but there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, oh, oh. Well, they got an apartment with cheap bar carpets and a couple of paintings from Sears. A big water bed that they bought with the bread they'd saved for a couple of years. But they started to fight when the money got tight, and they just didn't count on the tears. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little rocky and roll. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they parted the closest of friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Brenda and Eddie had had it already by the summer of '75. From the height of the load to the end of the show for the rest of their lives. They couldn't go back to the greasers. The best they could do was pick up their pieces, and we always knew they would both find a way to get by. Oh, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. I can't tell you more cause I told you already. And here we are, baby, Brenda and Eddie go by. Oh, 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 a bottle of red, ooh, a bottle of white. Whatever kind of mood you're in tonight, meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. And that is probably my favorite Billy Joel song. Scenes from an Italian restaurant. Beautiful.